The Cosby case bringing new calls for justice for sex assault victims. Advocates arguing even after time goes by, sex offenders should still have to face a judge. Good evening, I'm Elizabeth Cook.
And I'm Ken Bassita. Thanks for joining us. Sexual assault survivors a step closer to their goal this evening.
They say time should not give offenders a place to hide. KPIX5's Andrea Borba on their emotional stories and a preliminary victory.
Unfortunately, however, I also have the difficult job of having to explain to many victims that in a number of states, including California, that there is an arbitrary time period called the statute of limitations.
Dozens of rape victims spoke before the Senate Public Safety Committee this morning, urging them to move this bill forward.
War criminals, no matter how many decades have passed, they cannot evade prosecution. I'm asking you to do the same thing for us, rape survivors who survived war upon our body, and our oppressors who are also war criminals.
One woman says Bill Cosby was like an uncle to her family and that she still hasn't recovered from the day in 1996 when she says he sexually assaulted her.
I can attest to the fact that once the act committed against one's physical body is over, there is just beginning a body of pain.
Current state law gives alleged victims a decade to speak out against their accused abuser. A victim is only allowed additional time to come forward if DNA evidence is found. The statute of limitations exists to protect the defendants and make sure evidence presented at the prosecution hasn't deteriorated over time. Some argued the need to keep the law the way it is.
It will prevent many adult survivors from speaking up and could actually increase the possibility of future violence.
If approved by the legislature and signed by the governor, the bill would not work retroactively, so any past cases like Bill Cosby's would not be affected. In the newsroom, Andrea Borba, KPIX 5.